We have officially entered into a full year of this pandemic. I'm becoming extremely aware of how quickly it affected everyone. All over Facebook, people are sharing memories of the pictures they took of the empty toilet paper aisles in stores. Memories of conversations that this will only last a couple of weeks and we'll be back to normal by summertime. Parents asking for advice on how to homeschool. College students being told that they don't get to come back to campus for the rest of the year. A lot of memories flooded back on Facebook this week. It feels like life stopped and went so fast all at the same time in March. A few months into the pandemic, we all realized that everyone's mental health was being affected by all of the dramatic changes in their lives. So, in May, we began these mental health moments. In the very first mental health moment, Pastor Amy talked about how she was trying to get inspiration for what she wanted to say in this video. Her son woke her up a little too early in the morning, and so she thought getting outside would help bring some inspiration to her. As she was thinking to herself on what to write, a bird pooped on her computer. And then she said, "If that's not a metaphor, I don't know what is." This mental health moment was at the beginning of the pandemic, but as we have been in this for a year now, I think it still has something to teach us. Amy continued to talk about that we cannot go through this alone. It's not a grin and bear it situation. We need each other, and we are all in this together to get through this together. This message from our very first mental health moment has not changed. As things are rapidly changing once again, with vaccines being rolled out and restrictions being lifted, we can't go through another big change alone. As Methodists in the Gallatin Valley, we have been working overtime to make sure that everyone has a connection. And it hasn't been easy, and of course it hasn't always been successful. But we can't stop now with another changing season ahead of us. Amy ended her first mental health moment by giving you all ways to reach out, to care and walk with one another, like going on a walk, helping you menu plan, or just being with someone on the other side of the screen. We have been in this for a year, and the past year has been an absolute whirlwind of emotion. Some sad, some happy, and you might just be exhausted from going through a pandemic for a whole year. You're thinking to yourself, I can't reach out anymore. The year just took a toll on me. If there's anything I learned this past year was I can't help or take care of anyone if I don't help and take care of myself at the same time. So don't just think that it's your job to reach out. It's also your job to take a step back when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, and take time to take care of yourself. As things are changing once again, as we are being reminded of the memories from a year ago, remember one more thing. We made it through a year of this pandemic, and we did it together. We were able to get through because of the constant support we had for one another. So let's not change that. Keep supporting each other through the change. Keep the compassion and empathy for your friends and family. And always remember, at any moment, a bird can poop on your computer. And we have to be there for each other when hard things happen. The church emergency number is 406-333-1856. Or feel free to call or email Pastor Amy or myself. Don't forget, your mental health matters, and we are all in this together.